Hey folks, I'm Paul, this is Barbecue Land, and today I'm going to show you how to make a Cubano stuffed pork loin on the ProQ Frontier. So Cubano stuffed pork loin, what does that mean? So we're going to take a pork loin, we're going to butterfly it out, and then we're going to put some Swiss cheese, some ham, some pickles, multiple barbecue rubs. So we're going to roll that up, smoke it for about 55-60 minutes on the ProQ. We're going to take it out, we're going to slice it, and we're going to cover it in a fantastic mustard sauce. So for the fuel today, we're going to be using Australian heat beads. I absolutely love these. They're a go-to product of mine. I've been using them for at least 5 years after someone recommended them to me. They're fantastic for these bullet water style smokers. They last a really long time. So let's get to the kitchen. I'm going to show you how to prepare the Cubano. We're back in the kitchen. What we're going to need today. So we've got a fantastic pork loin, we've got 10 pieces of deli ham, 10 slices of Swiss cheese, we've got 2 different rubs. We're going to be using Daniels Spicy BBQ Rub today, and as it's Cuban, we've got the Angus and Oink Cuban Rub. We're going to be using an instant read thermometer. Today we're going to be using a thermopen, a temperature probe. We're going to need some cling film, something to hit this with. You'll see that in a moment. Once we've stuffed the pork loin, we're going to need to then try and roll that up. Today I'm going to try and use some butcher bands. Looking at our pork loin, we've still got this little bit of rind on here, so we're going to take that off because you don't want that in a sandwich. So we'll take a sharp knife, we'll start at one end, and we're going to trim that off. We're not in a rush today, so I'm going to take my time. The one thing is make sure that you're pointing your knife upwards to protect the pork, and if you can, trim away from yourself so you don't cut yourself. Go nuts if you want, get all these tiny little bits off. The idea is just strip back as much as you can and get as much of this, or if all of this silver skin off the pork. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open this up. So we're going to start by taking an incision in the centre. Not going all the way through, just the majority of the way. I'm going to take the centre again. I'll take the centre again. This is where you're going to need that sharp knife. So I'm going to turn it over. If you don't want these pieces of fat on the other side, just trim those off. So we'll take some cling film, put it over the top. Take something heavy, like this cast iron pan. We're just going to give it a whooping. You can see I've flattened it down quite a bit. So we'll now be in a position where we can still give this a nice roll. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Cuban rub from Angus and Oink. Get our first layer down. We're then going to take our House of Q mustard sauce. It smells good. Take some Swiss cheese. Use as much cheese as you like. Let's use a little bit more. So our cheese is down. Let's take some deli ham. That's 4 pieces of ham. We're then going to take the Daniels Spicy Rub. I've ground this down a little bit. It's a little bit coarse. So I'll just put it in the blender to grind it down. Once the rub's on, tiny bit more of this sauce. Start on our layer of cheese. We'll start another layer of ham, again 4 pieces. And then some more of the fat Daniels rub. You see the chili flakes in there? The chili flakes in there are going to give it a really nice kick. Now for the fun part, we'll take our pork loin and we're going to roll it up. Pull it towards you, just roll. Take that butcher band. This one in the centre. I should have mentioned, this is a bit of a messy one to build. The flavour is insane. These are fantastic, these butcher bands. I was recommended them by Rob from 4 Seasons Barbecue. He told me about these and I use them quite a lot. They're not available at Barbecue Land, but you can just get them on Amazon. They're very inexpensive, just makes life a lot easier. Now because we've got this mustard everywhere, what we're going to do is we'll take advantage of that and we're going to hit it again with a bit more of the Angus and Oink Cuban rub on the outside. Okay, so that's all prepared. It's ready to go on the smoker. So preparing the grills, nice and simple. We'll take our bag of heat beads, we'll open them up. It's always good luck when it comes opening one. And then we're going to pour some of those into this ProQ chimney starter. So we're going to pour those in. So you can see this is 3/4 of the way full, or if you have one of these chimney starters, I feel that just up to the last hole here. You need to take into consideration there's already fuel in here, so if we put too much in, it is actually going to get quite hot. We are going to be using the water pan today, so that's going to help with the temperatures, and we're also going to be using the vents to control that temperature. So if we overshoot on the temps, we can use the vents to bring it back down where we want. So we're just going to take some natural fire starters. If there's large ones like this, I'll just use a couple. If I've got smaller ones, then I'll use 3 in the shape of a triangle. So we'll get those lit. So we're going to place our chimney starter over the top. You can see I've got a concrete base, so that's quite a safe environment to light a chimney starter. What I will do though is I'll move it just slightly back so it's away from the handle of the Cubano Joe. So you see I've poured our chimney starter. I made sure that the tops of the briquettes are all white, burning nicely. That's going to make sure that we get a nice even temperature. And I've made sure I've spread them right across. That's going to make sure that we mix nicely with those older briquettes which we had before. So we're now going to take 4 pieces of our oak chunks. So we used the stacker system there to put the water pan in separately. You can see that that oak smoke's doing a fantastic job. Probably not for video. So we'll put our second rack on. We'll take the dome. We'll set that in place. So with the lid on, we're going to allow it to come up to temperature just over 300 to 315 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 150 to 175 degrees Celsius. We can see the smoke from the whiskey wood chunks. It's doing a nice trick. Whilst our grills come up to temperature, I'm going to take advantage of that smoke. I'm going to go diagonally across, and that's going to help just keep it together. Put our lid in. So this is going to stay on the smoker, and it's going to be ready in around 50 minutes to just over an hour. So we'll come back and we'll check it in 45 minutes and see how we're doing. So in terms of our vent setup, you can see the top one is set 3/4 of the way open. If you look at this bottom vent, it's fully open. So we're going for about an hour and 20 minutes. You can see that the barbecue's running a lot lower than what I anticipated. It's quite cold out here today, so I think that's impacting the temperature. So you can see we're running around 225. I'm happy with that. It's more low and slow. We're going to get some more smoke on there, and I think the flavour's probably going to be fantastic. So let's pop the lid off. Let's take a look with our instant read thermometer and see where we are. So we're reading around 143, 145 here, 147. So our target temperature is 145 degrees Fahrenheit. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this off and let it rest. I'm just going to slide the spatula in underneath and lift it onto our board. Take a look at that. Looks fantastic. So let's take it inside, let it rest for a good 5-10 minutes, and then we'll give it a slice. So let's recap what we did. We took a pork loin, we opened it up, we flattened it out. We then took some Angus and Oink Cuban rub. We seasoned the inside of the pork loin. We then used some Swiss cheese and some deli ham and some of this House of Q slow smoke gold mustard barbecue sauce, which is delicious. More cheese, more ham, and then we added this Daniels Spicy Rub. We then rolled that up, used some butcher bands. We put the pork loin onto the ProQ Frontier. We intended to run around 315 degrees Fahrenheit for around about 55 minutes. We ended up running at 225 degrees Fahrenheit for around an hour and a half. We've taken it off, we rested for 15 minutes, and now it's time for slicing. Here I'm using a slicing knife. You use a regular kitchen knife or chef's knife. I'm going to aim for the centre, because you know that's always the best part. Here comes that mustard. I'm just as excited as you. Let's take a look. Open it up. Look at that. Gooey cheese, ham, pork. The smell's amazing. So I'm going to carry on slicing this and put it in a sandwich. For watching our video, I hope you liked it. The sandwich was fantastic. I just love that mixture of flavours, those combinations of rubs, they really worked. If you like what we're doing here at Barbecue Land, check out the other content from Chefs Jack and Dan. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Speak to you soon. Cheers.